What's going on, everybody? Hope you all are having a fantastic day today. Now, today we're going to be checking out some Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War gameplay using the Groza as usual. But today we're going to be talking about the Call of Duty community and how they're reacting to the most recent information that has been released about Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Now, just recently over on Treyarch, they showed us the rest of the roadmap for Season 1, and it's going to be coming out with a new zombie map. There's already a new map as well in the game for Dirty Bomb, and apparently there's going to be Express from Black Ops 2 coming into Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War on February 4th, and also it's a roadmap for free access to zombies and the new cranked mode in zombies, new weapons, skins, all this different stuff. Nothing too crazy after the maps. But the way the community is reacting to this information really blows my mind on how they can actually be this excited for this type of news to be released to us. And don't get me wrong, it's really awesome that this new zombie map called Firebase Z and also Express and a new Dirty Bomb map, all this different content, it's nice that it's coming into the game. You know, I can't be angry about content that's much needed for a very dry title. It's always welcome, you know? Nobody's going to complain about that. But the problem here is that we needed content at day one. This shouldn't be coming later on, especially a remastered map out of all things. Now, I will give Treyarch props. They finally picked something that's a little bit different, something that we've never seen, and that's refreshing. To be honest, I was expecting another firing range or slums type deal where we see the same map coming back over and over and over again, but it seems like they're trying to expand their horizon and bring more interesting things into the game that we haven't seen in a long time. But at the end of the day, that map should have been in the game already. It's a remastered map. It's not like they needed to make it from scratch. This is something that they just needed to recreate, revive, and bring it into a newer title. So there's absolutely no excuse for this not being in the game. Besides Activision trying to hold it back for more money and more profit by advertising that their game is giving tons of free content, when in reality, they're not giving anybody anything. Like I said, this is ridiculous. Nobody should be happy about any of this information that's been coming out from Activision, because we are all getting ripped off. This stuff should have been in the game day one. The zombies map, the multiplayer map, the Dirty Bomb map, all of this stuff should have been here day one. We paid our $60 upfront just like any other game, any other Call of Duty game to be exact, and we got less content, and we're going to have to be waiting about 2 months just to catch up to any other typical game, and then we finally start getting extra content? And the fact that the new 6v6 map couldn't even be a newly crafted map by Treyarch. It still has to be a remaster because clearly they're too scared to bring out new content because they know it's not the safest bet. They know this game has no content. People are pissed about that. People are pissed that they have no variety in the game. They know for a fact they can't be messing around or screwing around with any map choices. You know, that will literally put the game in the dirt. So they're just going with the remastered option, which nobody can complain about. You know, everybody loves this map. Everybody loves that map. So, you know, just take it, enjoy it, play the game on it, whatever. But that's honestly pathetic and lazy. I want to see newly crafted maps that will be staples in this franchise. Maps that we'll look back on and say, wow, those were incredible. But they can't do that anymore. They're not competent enough to do that anymore. Now, maybe in the future, yes, I will actually pump up season passes and new maps and stuff when the game actually deserves it. And you might be thinking, well, JB, you're such a shill, man. You make so many positive videos here and there, and your opinion always drastically changes. But what do you think I'm going to do? You think I'm going to be negative 24/7 about this game? No, there are definitely positive things about Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War that I will gladly talk about. It's impossible to make 365 negative videos back to back to back to back to back. It's impossible, okay? There's definitely 110% positive things about Cold War. If you say there aren't, then you're lying. Just like with Modern Warfare. I hated the living crap out of Modern Warfare, but I still made some positive content here and there. Because it's impossible to say everything about Modern Warfare is bad. There are positive things here and there about those games. If you say elsewise, you're lying, you know? So yes, I have talked positively about Black Ops Cold War in the past. You know, I'm not doubting anything there. But I only talk about the things that deserve to be talked about. I never told anybody to purchase this game. I never gave anybody the thumbs up to say, yeah, this game is perfect, definitely worth the $60. I never say that. I always say this game has no content, it's full of bugs and glitches, it's a disaster right now. It's not worth the money. I might enjoy the gameplay, I might enjoy the gunfights, you know, I might enjoy certain things about it, but that doesn't mean it's worth your money. And right now, content creators are giving this game so much praise over the Battle Pass. You know, not over the tiny things like I was pointing out. Like, you know, little gunplay mechanics and stuff like that, saying, yeah, that's cool. Not worth it yet, but it's cool to see that in this game. No, these people are hyping up the Season Pass, which is going to encourage people to purchase Black Ops Cold War, because obviously you can't get the content if you don't have the game. And they're encouraging tons of people that this is a positive thing. You know, this new content that's coming into Black Ops Cold War is awesome, amazing news. No, it's not. I mean, are you serious? We had one zombie map when this game first came out. One zombie map. We had to wait forever just for them to even give us a hint that's going to be a new zombie map coming into this game. The zombies community is suffering. They're playing the same thing every single day. They have no variety. They have no content. You know, honestly, being a multiplayer guy, I'm pretty thankful. Because at least we have a tiny bit of variety. Even though it's nothing compared to the past, what we used to get, we at least get some tiny bit of variety here and there when it comes to weapons and maps and stuff. Zombies is nothing. You play on one map. You get Dead Ops Arcade, of course, but I wouldn't really consider that a full-out, zombies experience. So technically, yes, one single map. But something has to change. Because these games cannot keep going this way. They're being released incomplete with no content, and Activision is making more money by doing this than what they did in the past. With all honesty, I would love to see the Season Pass make a return, where you have to purchase the maps for future content. Because I think, personally, that is the main reason why Activision is doing this. They heard our complaints. They heard that we do not like that we have to pay for DLC maps, and we think that it's splitting the player base at the end of the day and making it harder for us to find lobbies. So their counter to that was to make the maps free, but we're going to get less of them. And we're going to get them over time, of course. We're going to get what we usually get, but it's going to take the full year to get there. Instead of just getting a complete game right off the bat and then obviously paying for extra content on the side as the year goes on. So with all honesty, I would love to see a Season Pass make a return for people to have to purchase the map packs again. And then obviously you have to make it an option somewhere in the game where you have to disable the maps or you can have them enabled so you can play with other people, especially when the game is dead and stuff like that and you're going to revisit it. You can always turn off the map packs and stuff to make it easier to find lobbies. You have to make that an option. But I wouldn't mind that. The only main thing that really annoys me when it comes to Call of Duty is when it's paid-to-win nonsense. When they have weapons behind loot boxes that are very overpowered and people are spending hundreds, if not thousands of dollars to pay Activision to get these guns to pub stomp out lobbies. And then the hardcore players, like me myself, who put in a lot of hours in these games, who grind out loot boxes legitimately, we never get these items. It's the rarest chance in the world to get some of these overpowered weapons, and by the time we get our hands on them, they're already nerfed down, nobody wants them, because that's Activision's past strategy. You know, they would make people pay up front to get loot boxes, to get the guns early, and then by the time the majority of the people have purchased or obtained this gun, they're going to nerf it down, and then the rest of the people are playing, legitimately and trying to earn it. By the time they get it, who cares, it's not even that crazy anymore. So that's my only issue. The weapons are the only problem. The maps aren't. I could care less now. Like I said, as long as there's an option that I can disable the map packs in case I want to come back to this game later on and try it out when it's dead, then I'm all good, because that's the only concern about DLC, was splitting the player base. So if they just change that one little thing and this whole formula that they have going on for this free content, then I'm good. They don't have to take away the Battle Pass. I don't mind. They can keep in the Battle Pass with all the cosmetics and stuff like that. They can have the store and stuff like that, but the game would have to be complete. There would be no possible way they would be able to release this game with no content, no maps, and still charge for a map pack along with the Battle Pass and everything else. No, there needs to be tons of maps, tons of weapons, tons of content. It needs to be a full $60 game. I'll pay for the maps, I don't care. Keep the Battle Pass. Whoever wants to pay for that can pay for that. All I gotta say is that they better add some more extra goodies into the Battle Pass instead of all this basic stuff for free. Because if you're paying $60 and you have to pay for map packs as well, I think you have to compromise a little bit with the community and add some more extra good skins into the Battle Pass for free so you don't have to purchase the Battle Pass every single time. But if you want some additional stuff, if you want to support the franchise or support the game, then by all means, purchase the Battle Pass and do whatever you want. But I just want a complete game again. The way that they're releasing these titles are ridiculous. They make no sense, and everybody's mad about it. The whole Call of Duty community is pissed off about it. I don't know one person who enjoys playing on the same maps from the beta and the full release of the game. I haven't heard a single person who actually says that's great. These people need to calm down. They need to stop hyping this up. This isn't a big deal. This is not what anybody wanted. We wanted this before the game launched. We wanted this with our $60. With the money that we put towards this title, towards this franchise, the millions of dollars that this game made in the first couple of weeks, we were expecting all that money to go into making sure that we have a better experience. But as usual, we get ignored, and as every year goes by, we get ripped off every single second. We get another Call of Duty game. I don't know when they're going to finally compromise with us or when they're going to stop lying to our faces and actually be real with us. But hopefully it's soon, because this whole situation with Call of Duty is just driving me mad. I don't see anybody else really dealing with this type of drama besides the COD community. And Activision, they love it. They love it. It fuels them. They love torturing us. There's something about it that just really gives them this sick fantasy. It's just wild. But guys, I'm going to cut the commentary off there. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you leave a like, and by all means, if you hate it, leave a dislike. Also, if you're brand new and you enjoy the content, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button. Also, want to chat with me? There's 2 ways to do so. I have a Twitter and Discord. Both those links are down in the description. And also, want to catch me live stream some video games, I do that over on Twitch. Link that is in the description as well. But guys, thanks so much for tuning in. See you on the next one. Peace out.